What's up and welcome to the video. So today's video we will talk about the BNG formula, and I will first of all explain you what it is and how you can then use it, and I will give you like a live example of what it can look like and how you can use it in the Instagram feed and Instagram story and just everywhere to build your brand. Okay, so what the BNG formula basically is it's a formula that you can use to, like, in general, like basically get people to like identify and to relate with you, okay? Because relatability is one of the things, or you want people to be able to relate to you, because if people can relate to you, that's how you build your brand, okay? If they relate to you and they like you, they trust you, they know you and all that stuff, and that's what the BNG formula is for, okay? And the B basically stands for, let's call it backstory. The N stands for now, and the G stands for goals, okay? So we have three different parts of the BNG formula, okay? And you want to make sure that on Instagram that you show all these three parts, right? Because if you show these three parts, then people will be able to like relate to you, okay? And to just show you like what exactly the BNG formula can look like and how it works and everything, I just want to go here to the sales page to show you how I do it and how I basically like in general use it, right? Okay, so as I said, the BNG formula has three parts. We first of all have the backstory, and the backstory is to, in general, like build the relatability, right? Because, you know, my backstory, for example, is that just 3 years ago, I was a broke student. You know, 3 years ago, I played computer games all day. I had no idea what I should do with my life. But, you know, I had that dream to one day travel the world. I wanted to make money doing what I love. I wanted to be my own boss and just like, don't be a slave of the system, right? And here, for example, on the sales page, and I also do this on Instagram, just everywhere. We can just quickly go into onto Instagram, and I will then show you exactly what that can look like. But yeah, what the backstory is basically for us is to build relatability. Because if someone, for example, goes here to the sales page or takes a look at my Instagram account and takes a look at my stuff, and I tell a story, for example, like this, but look, just 3 years ago, I had no money in my bank account, literally no money. I sat in front of my computer all day long until late in the night and played computer games all day and went to school totally tired. I was a shy kid and didn't have many friends. The system wasn't for me. I hated school. I wanted to break out of the system, be my own boss. I didn't want to work in a boring 9 to 5 my whole life long. I wanted to make more out of my life. And you know, at that point in my life, I saw all these people, blah, 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 okay? So this is basically my backstory. And if I tell that backstory, for example, on my sales page that I use to sell my product, or on, I don't know, Instagram, in the caption, for example, then what basically happens is people read it and they can relate to me because they are then maybe in the same situation, okay? So step number one is you have to figure out, okay, what is my follower and what is my potential customer? And you then take a look at, okay, what kind of situation is he in right now? How old is he? What does he do? Does he still go to school or to college, or is he already 9 to 5? And then you think back, okay, or maybe you're in that situation right now, but what you basically want to make sure is you want to find like a point in your life that most of your audience has too, that most of your audience is in right now, and you want to make sure that you like tell a story about that point in your life, because people can then relate to it, okay? And that's step number one, okay? Because if people can relate to you, then they will listen to you, they will take a look at your stuff, and they will like you, they will know you, and they will trust you, okay? So that's the first part. You want to make sure that you craft your backstory, okay? So what you can basically do is to like get some examples and stuff is just go to my sales page here, nicholaspetter.com/join-the-ig-u. You can also click the link in my bio and you can read through this whole sales page, and my backstory basically starts here, okay? But look, just 3 years ago, I had no money, blah, 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 okay? You can also go to nicholaspetter.com. Let me check really fast. It's /IG -u, okay? So that's the sales page for the Instagram University 2.0, and on that you can also take a look like at a different form or whatever of my main story, right? So you can just click here and you can then like read through it, okay? And it says, but it wasn't always like that. 30 years ago I was a broke student, blah, 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 okay? So that's my backstory, and I share it everywhere. Inside my Instagram story, inside my email marketing, inside my Instagram feed posts, inside my live streams, inside my highlights, inside my sales video, on my sales pages, just everywhere, okay? Because if people listen to the backstory, if they take a look at the backstory, then they start relating to me, okay? And if they relate to me, then they listen to me, okay? And that's part number one of the BNG formula, okay? So you want to make sure that you tell your backstory, okay? You want to make sure that you like tell the story, or that you tell stories about the point in your life where you, let's say, got started with this whole, like if you, for example, go into the business niche with this whole entrepreneurial journey, or if you go into the fitness niche or whatever, okay, that you then like tell a story about the point in your life where you got started on that journey, okay? And people will then relate to that. That's the first part of the BNG formula. The second part is the now, okay? And it's basically just your life right now, okay? So like ideally you already have the dream life of your potential customer, of your follower, right? But it doesn't always have to be like that, okay? But let's say you go into the fitness niche and you already have your dream body. What you want to make sure is that you like tell stories and that you show your life how it is right now, because people will then like it and they will see you as an authority. And that's like another one of the 25 cognitive biases, and that triggers people. And like if people see you as an authority, then they will listen to you. They will later on, if you like try to sell products, they will be like, okay, this guy is an authority person, let me get his product. Because for example, like if just to give you an example how important authority is, if you're on the road and you drive with the car and you maybe drive a little bit too fast, and then someone next to you with the car, like if you're on the highway, whatever, like puts the window down and says stop, 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 or like screams at you and says stop, drive slower, and he's like very aggressive or whatever, you then maybe just drive faster, or you don't even listen to him. But if the police comes and tells you, okay, stop, you then immediately stop, because that person, the police, has authority. And you have to make sure that on your Instagram account and in general in your marketing, if you try to sell product later on, which we will talk about in the next module, that you have authority, okay? And you do that by showing your life that you have right now, okay? So ask yourself the question, what is my follower, what does he look like, and what is his dream life? And what you then ideally want to do is you want to show parts in your life that represent that dream life, because then people will see you as an authority, okay? And sure, obviously also like if you like share stuff about your life right now, then you will like build a bond with your followers. And yeah, people will like see what you do, they will get to know you, and that's always pretty good, because you then build a bond with your followers, and you build like a stronger connection. And then later on when you pitch a product or whatever, or when you post something new and you tell people, okay, check out my new post, people will then actually do it because they have a connection with you, okay? And then also, what you also want to make sure is, because look, everyone has goals and dreams, and people want to follow you on the journey, right? They don't just want to see your lifestyle, they don't just want to see content from you, they want to follow you on the journey. We already have the backstory right now, so people know where you came from, right? And they can relate to that. You then have the now, and people see where you are right now, okay? And that's cool. With that, you can totally build a brand, and it's amazing. But another thing that you should do if you really want to build a strong brand is you want to have like a little future vision. You want to tell people, okay, within the next 12 months, I want to reach this goal, or this goal, or this goal, or within the next 12 months, I will do this, 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 and this, okay? And then people will know, okay, this is where you came from, this is where you are right now, and this is where you want to be one day. And then they're excited and they know, okay, this is the journey, this is what he did in the past, this is what he's doing right now, and this is where he wants to be, and I'm super excited to see whether he will reach his goal or not, okay? And that's basically what the whole BNG formula is about. It's about, in general, these three parts. First of all, showing your backstory, sharing your backstory. It's about showing your life right now, and it's also about having a future vision and having a plan for the future, so that people will be like, okay, that's exciting. Like, I want to learn more about this person. I want to see whether he reaches the goals and how he like follows his goals and his journey and whatever, okay? So yeah, that's what the BNG formula is about. It's a very, very strong formula that you can use to build your brand on Instagram. It will make people like crazy. They will start loving your content. They will follow you on your journey, because what people like is it's not logic stuff. People like emotions, okay? Like most people are emotion driven and not logic driven. And by telling a story like that and by showing that journey, you basically have some emotional stuff on your Instagram account, and that's what people like, and that's what they will follow you for. They will follow you for the journey. They want to see how you pursue that journey, whatever, right? So yeah, that's what the BNG formula is about. Make sure that you use it everywhere, that you show these three things everywhere in your Instagram feed, in the posts, in the captions, in the live streams, in the stories, in the highlights, on your sales page, in the email marketing, just everywhere. Because if you do that, then you will build a very, very, very strong brand. And then later on, like when it comes to the money-making strategies, and when it comes in general to making money, you will have it way easier than other people to sell your products. And that's what it's all about, okay? And yeah, that's basically it for the BNG formula. If you have any questions, feel free to sign up for the next weekly live call. And yeah, we can then, like, if you have any questions to talk about in the live call, or you can send an email to spot@niklaspetter.de, and I will make sure to help you out, okay? So yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you liked it. And in the next one, I will just give you like another, like I will give you a big overview of like building a brand and how it works, what kind of elements you have inside like branding, what you can do to build a brand. And we will talk about some advanced stuff so that you guys just know what's possible to do, okay? We will not deep dive into everything, but I will just give you like a big picture or like an overview of what you can do to build your brand on Instagram, right? But the things that we talked about in the last few videos, those are the most important things that you can do and have to do to build your brand. And if you have that, if you follow that stuff, then you will definitely be able to build a brand on your Instagram account, and you will have it way easier to sell your products on Instagram. And not just that, but you will also get more engagement, and people will follow you more closely, and that will just push your whole Instagram account up, okay? So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you inside the next one.